Hello everyone and welcome to the Heroes of the Storm stage here at Blizzcon 2017. My name is Lowko and we're right here in Hall B. Now this time around, rather than sharing the stage together with World of Warcraft, Heroes of the Storm rather has got their own stage dedicated to their game. Now the very first thing to notice, of course, was indeed going to be the Kerrigan statue that we just walked by. Easily one of the most badass looking ones, and of course he is part of the StarCraft universe and with that, part of Heroes of the Storm as well. Now the very first thing that we have right here behind me is going to be the play area to test out the new content that was announced yesterday here at Blizzcon 2017. Of course, two new heroes were announced. The very first one is going to be none other than Alexstrasza. I actually haven't quite got the chance to play her myself yet, but from what I have seen, she is absolutely awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to giving them a try. Now, of course, you may have already noticed a lot of people playing here as well, and that is exactly what they're doing. They're not just only playing Alexstrasza, however, they are also having a look at none other than Hanzo. Of course, Alexstrasza from the Warcraft universe, whereas, of course, Hanzo is going to be from Overwatch. Now everyone is trying them out. I've heard good stories and I've heard a lot of people mention that they are absolutely awesome. Alexstrasza, of course, transforming into a dragon on the battlefield, essentially making her abilities significantly more effective. And then, of course, Hanzo is going to be a long-ranged assassin who can deal a lot of damage, of course, with none other than the typical and very iconic Dragon Strike. Now next up, we have none other than the signing area. And this is, of course, one of the things that people come here out for. I mean, they want to make sure that they meet the developers that work on the game. So even though he's got an Abattoir hat on, looks absolutely gorgeous, he's actually one of the people that indeed developed Heroes of the Storm. And because of those guys, the game at the very least exists. Now, obviously, a lot of people do want to take autographs with them, but besides just hosting the Heroes of the Storm content here at Hall B, there's also a lot of additional broadcasting that's being done right here from the show floor. Now, obviously, you're watching this right now as well on the All Access channel here at BlizzCon. But essentially, all of the All Access broadcasts that you have seen were broadcasted live from this page right here. Now, there's a lot of people hanging out. As you may have already noticed, we are indeed right in the middle of a, right in the middle of a BlizzCon day. But here we go. This is what you've been watching at for the most part, if you are indeed checking out the All Access channel. Now, there's two separate parts here of their stage. First off, it's going to be this right here where they get to, mostly just, recap what's going on and announce what's going to be coming up next. But there's also an interview area, which is going to be located right over here, close to the stage that we just had a look at as well. Now, of course, besides all of the announcements, and of course all of the broadcasting, there's also the HGC. Essentially the World Championships for Heroes of the Storm that is taking place right here to my left. You'll be able to get an eye out on that for in just a second. There's actually a crazy match that just went down just a little bit ago between Ballistics and then also Fnatic, if I'm not mistaken. I personally definitely do want to see the grand finals that is going to be coming up in just a little while. But regardless, the last thing here to note as well, on the right-hand side of this area is going to be the MLG checkpoint. The MLG checkpoint is something that I personally haven't seen before at BlizzCon, although it may have been there in the last years as well. Regardless, though, the MLG checkpoint is essentially like the All Access channel here, which is trying to recap everything that's going on at BlizzCon, but primarily focused on just esports. So if you want to watch esports, this is one of the easiest ways to stay up to date with everything that is going on at BlizzCon this year. Now, here we go. This is what I know a lot of you are interested in, and that is going to be the actual tournament stage. So this is where 4,400 chairs are set up just to watch the grand finals that will be coming up in just a little while. And as you can see, even though it's still rather early and there's actually a little bit of downtime right now, people are already seating down and they're making sure that they are ready to greet the players once they come up on stage, and of course also ready to cheer to the finalists that will be joining them here very shortly. Already, though, the amount of people here is absolutely insane. Actually, for the very first time this year, of course, we had players qualify, or teams qualify, rather, from the different regions, from Europe, from North America, and then also from China and from Korea. Players, of course, have been getting salaries, and the interesting part, actually, this year is that they are playing for a whopping $1 million, which is absolutely insane. Anyway, I hope I gave you a good introduction of what the Heroes of the Storm arena looks like here at BlizzCon. My name is Lowko, and thank you for watching.